Popcorn.
What's up, everybody? And we are back with another double-header live stream talking about MLB The Show content, and we have a roster update. So this is dual streams. So stay tuned. We're going to talk about the roster right after this stream. I'm Ramon, but I'm joined to you by the dynamic trio, not duo, the trio of Dylan, Lane, and Rory from the live content team. Dylan, it's the last call to get your free 99 no-hitter flashback Alec Mills, right?
That's right, Ramon. So go redeem that pack in the show shop now if you haven't already. It's free, it's leaving soon, because this is a push-the-button stream.
So that means that all the content we're revealing today is coming out in a matter of minutes after the stream. So let's talk about it so you can go play it. All right, Lane, what are we covering today?
Yeah, today we are covering the return of extreme content and Tops Now moments. Rory, how many Diamond Legends and flashbacks are we revealing today?
Lane, we've got 8 new Diamond players, along with some prestige cards coming your way today. And then later, we're going to see if there's any new live series Diamonds in the roster update stream.
That is awesome. Remember, Twitch drops. You can earn packs just for watching us today. Those purple packs with players, equipment, and stadium. So be sure to connect your PSN ID and your Twitch ID and make sure they're hooked up on the shownation.com right under your profile. We begin a lot of content today, but we're going to start with Tops Now moments, weekly moments, and flashbacks. Rory.
Oh, yeah, we got a good group of cards this week. Starting out, we got Jorge Alfaro, catcher for the Miami Marlins. He had a walk-off single capping off a comeback where they were down 6-3 going into the 8th. Beat the Phillies. He's going to have a really balanced card, really solid swing. Next guy we got going to Milwaukee, Corbin Burns. He threw 7 shutout innings with 11 strikeouts against the Tigers in a 19-0 blowout victory, so he's got that high K per 9. Sticking with the pitcher trend, we got Aaron Nola, who in a 7-inning complete game shutout due to the doubleheader, he struck out 10 batters in the Phillies' win over the Marlins, so he also has that high K per 9. And just like Aaron Nola, Mike Clevenger threw a 7-inning shutout, striking out 7 Giants in the Padres' win. And last, but certainly not least, we got the New York Mets' Michael Conforto, who made a game-saving catch with the bases loaded. And it's going to be reflected in his attributes as he has elite defense.
Nice, nice. So those are your Tops Now moments. But this content update, it's extreme. It's so extreme. Everything about it is extreme. We saw Extreme make its first appearance in MLB The Show 18 with Conquest Extreme. Then last year in 19, we saw Moments Extreme. This year, we are going all in on Extreme with Extreme Moments, an Extreme Showdown, and an Extreme Conquest map to come together to make the Extreme program. We know what you all want to hear. Let's cut to the chase and talk about the players that you can earn.
Man, that is fire. From his 2018 MVP season, Yelich, he's absolutely insane. He's got over 100 for both contacts and powers, great speed, great stealing, and to round him off, he's got one of the sweetest swings in the game. He is a definite lock for lineups. Extreme is bringing the heat with Fearsome Pearson. Do you guys like 102-mile-per-hour fastballs? Just like his prospect card, he's got outlier on the fastball, backs it up with insane hit per 9 and K per 9, and to finish it off, he's got incredible break on both his slider and curveball. Lou Gehrig. Do you guys like over 100 attributes for every hitting category? Because if so, Lou Gehrig is your guy. He's got 112 and 106 power with 117 vision. Might be the most dangerous hitter in the game.
Now we know what players you can earn. Now let's talk about how you get them. First up is Showdown Extreme. Lane, give us the details.
Yeah, Showdown Extreme. The two most dreaded words in MLB The Show. Showdown Extreme is a little different than anything we have seen from Showdown this year. In Showdown Extreme, there's going to be no build-up moments in between the mini and final showdowns along the way. So Showdown Extreme is going to consist of 5 mini showdowns and 1 final showdown. The difficulty is going to start out at veteran difficulty, and it's going to work its way all the way up until Hall of Fame difficulty for the final showdown. In the final showdown, you're going to be down 20 runs, as you can see right there in the image, if you skipped to the final showdown right after the draft. However, if you complete all of the mini showdowns up into the final showdown, you're only going to be down 9 runs. And you have 30 outs to work with, so it's definitely doable, but it's still going to be tough. The final boss is going to be Nate Pearson, who we just saw his attributes. So prepare for the heat and adjust your lineups accordingly. But that does not mean the road to Nate Pearson is going to be easy at all. One last note about Showdown Extreme. The first round of the draft is going to consist of prestiged players. So that's going to be the first time we've seen that this year, to be able to play with prestiged players. So that's a really cool thing about Showdown Extreme. Lastly, just want to give a huge shout out to Jen, Christina, and the art team for killing it all year with the artwork. And once again, you guys will see with the Extreme artwork is phenomenal. So shout out to them. Rory, what do we got with Moments Extreme?
Yeah, Lane, that sounds awful. Great work on that. Moving over, we've got Moments Extreme. They're coming back, and just like last year, they're very difficult moments on Hall of Fame and Legend difficulty. And you're going to be playing with and against some of the reward guys we saw. So you're going to see Gehrig, you're going to see Yelich, you're going to see Pearson. And I'll show you a sneak peek at one of the moments we've got. You're going to be player locked as awards Christian Yelich, and you're going to have to hit 3 home runs in one game on Hall of Fame difficulty. One thing that's important to note about Moments Extreme, you do not have to complete all moments to receive progress in the program. You're going to be earning progress with each moment you complete. And Dylan, how's Conquest Extreme looking?
Hey Roy, it's the return of Conquest Extreme with a brand new look. And just like Conquest Extreme from the past, expect to be challenged with all turn-based stronghold missions. Get ready to play quite a few games on Hall of Fame and Legend, and you might even have to restart the map a few times just to try different attack routes. But the challenge will be worth it, as you earn a ton of packs just playing. There are 15 hidden reward locations, and none of them are located on strongholds. Complete Conquest Extreme to earn progress towards Program Extreme and to earn the most, I said most, amount of packs in a Conquest map ever.
Extreme! All right, we should just end the stream right there, like most packs in the Conquest map ever. But we got more. Once you acquire these 3 bosses, you got to be able to prestige them, right? So once you earn Gehrig, Pearson, and Yelich, you can prestige them. Let's take a look.
Boy. So there you got
We like it.
Christian Yelich prestiged. And the big thing that pops out to me with Yelich, his fielding jumps over 80, making him a gold fielder in left. And next we got Nate Pearson. Man, that looks pretty. The fastball, it's not going to go any faster, but he's going to have more control over his pitches with the prestige bump, and it's going to make him an even better, more useful pitcher. Whoo! And there we got Sweet Lou. He's got over 120 for both contacts with 120 vision and the 115, 109 power. It's just insane. And Ramon, you can make the argument he's the best hitter in the game.
Yeah, he's just got 120s all across the board. Remember, prestige, you'll complete missions and multiplayer games to earn these prestige versions in their programs. Those are your 3 bosses. We've talked about Conquest, Extreme. We've talked about Showdown, Extreme. We've talked about Moments, Extreme. We've talked about a whole lot of extreme content. So let's look at the upcoming content calendar and see what else we got cooking. Return of Extreme drops in just a few minutes. Dylan, tell us about these 2 dead ball events coming up today and next Tuesday.
Yeah, we know you love them, the dead ball events, and we got part 2 coming up in just a few minutes. So get ready to play with a mix of silver, bronze, and common players in Griffith Stadium. And then next Tuesday will be the Dead Ball 3 event in Polo Grounds. Bronze pitchers with power hitters are going to mean trouble, but these players have to be low contact hitters to be eligible. We're talking about contact rating of 65 and under on each side.
Ouch, that hurts. Next Friday, Lane, what's with this run it back content?
Yeah, Run It Back is going to involve a new Showdown and a new Conquest map. There's going to be a big reward at the end of those things with 15 new flashbacks and legendary cards. So we'll start revealing those next week. And we have a bonus 8th inning player program to help you get some more stars in the 8th inning program.
All right, awesome content, awesome content. Remember, stay tuned for the roster update right after this stream. Rory, so we only have 2 more roster updates for the season, right?
Hey, that's right. We got 1 left for the regular season. That's going to be next Friday, the 25th. And then there's going to be no roster updates during the postseason, but there will be 1 final roster update with transactions, lineups, and attributes after the World Series ends.
So, of course, we'll have some fun postseason content, flashbacks, and events for everyone to play in October as the postseason heats up. We are not done. The content will continue. Also, the Content Creators League is still going on. If you watch any of those games, remember, Twitch drops are active. Go get some free packs. Also, the fall circuit, it continues. Sign up now to join the qualifiers. All you have to do is click on the tournaments tab in the Diamond Dynasty menu to register. This is a push the button stream. Thank you, Rory. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Lane. Dylan's going to go press the button on this extreme content. We hope everyone enjoys it. We will see you all later. Extreme. Welcome back to the second part of the doubleheader stream. We are talking about all things roster with my man Rory. Rory got a new roster update, a lot of new goals, 12 new goals, only 1 new diamond. Let's get right into it. Who's the diamond, Rory?
So we're going out to San Diego. Dinelson Lamet of the Padres. He's got a 2.12 ERA, a nice 2.69 fielding independent pitching, 79 strikeouts in 59 1/3 innings pitched. And in September, he's allowed just 4 runs in 21 innings while striking out 28. Been a huge part of the Padres' success, and he's going to be a huge part in their playoff push.
Nice. So let's talk about the goals.
So we're going out to LA for our first gold. Dodgers catcher Will Smith, the Fresh Prince. He's got over 80 games to his MLB career, and he's already become one of the top offensive catchers in baseball. This year, he's hitting .310 with 6 home runs, and in September, he's slashing an insane .414 average, .469 on base, and .724 slugging.
Oh man, that's insane. From one coast to another coast, Dominique Smith goes gold. Tell us a little bit about him, Rory.
Oh yeah, Dom Smith, he's been a huge bright side for the Mets offense this year, hitting .329 with a 10.08 OPS going into Thursday. He had a 9-game hitting streak with a .385 batting average and 12 RBIs in that span.
That's not too shabby, not too shabby. Keeping it moving, Miguel Rojas. He's hitting insane, right?
Oh yeah, he's unbelievable this season. Got a .360 batting average with a 10.31 OPS. He's bringing the power this year that we hadn't seen from him before. You mix that with his solid defense, and he makes an easy gold candidate this week.
Nice. So this next guy got off to a slow start this season. Who is it?
Oh yeah, we're going out to Boston. Rafael Devers. Like you said, slow start to the season, but since the middle of August, he has been on fire. He's hitting .350 with 7 home runs and 25 RBIs dating back to August 17th.
Dang, not bad. Chris Martin, one of the last guys to go gold. He's been a staple with the Braves, right?
Oh, absolutely. In that bullpen, he has been the lockdown piece they need. He's allowed just 7 base runners in 15 innings while striking out 17 batters.
Not bad, not bad. Devin Williams, tell us a little bit about him.
Yeah, he's flown under the radar with people not too familiar with the Milwaukee Brewers, but he's been one of the best relievers in all of baseball. He struck out 43 batters in 21 innings. He's allowed just 1 run all year.
That's crazy. So this next player going gold, in his last 4 starts, he's only allowed 1 run. Who is it?
It's Corbin Burnes. We're going to stay with the Brewers. In his last 23 and 2/3 innings pitched, like you mentioned, only 1 earned run with 38 strikeouts. And he's got that Tops Now that just came out. So you got 2 Corbin Burnes today.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, Drew Pomerantz, he's yet to allow a run in 16 innings pitched this year. He's been a huge piece of the Padres' bullpen success, and he's proven that his dominance as a reliever was not a fluke last year. And next up, we're going to go out to the Chicago Cubs, Kyle Hendricks. It seems like we're always talking about how he's hovering around that gold mark, but in his last 3 starts, he's gone 21 and 2/3 innings pitched with a 1.66 ERA and 17 strikeouts, making it back up to gold for Hendricks. Then we're going to go back to San Diego, actually. Zach Davies. He's been a huge asset for the Padres in his first season there. He's got a nice 2.69 ERA and 3.67 FIP, getting that bump up to gold. We got 2 guys left. This guy, he was on Luis's locks last week, Sixto Sanchez. He followed it up with a dominant performance. And so far, to begin his MLB career, he's got a very nice 1.69 ERA and .90 whip. And last but not least, we got Tanner Rainey of the Washington Nationals, another bullpen guy getting the bump up. He's got 32 strikeouts in 20 innings, and he's been a huge part of that Nationals bullpen.
That is awesome. So those are your 12 players going gold and your 1 diamond. Remember, we have 2 more big roster updates left before we jump into the postseason. And since we've already talked about who went gold and diamond, we've got to talk about Rory's rises. And I have a feeling there's going to be at least 1 Minnesota Twin on this list.
Oh yeah, you're right. Byron Buxton has been on fire in the past week. I mean, just the big power has come. He had a 2 home run game yesterday, and that's to follow up like a 3 or 4 home run week. So Byron Buxton mixed with his elite defense, elite speed. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but Kyle Blake might be very happy next week.
All right.
Next up on my list, we got Corey Seager of the Los Angeles Dodgers. He made an appearance on Rory's Risers earlier in the season, and he's got his last push in the final week and a half of the season. He has hit lefties a little bit better, and if he just has 1 really good week, diamond is going to be in his future.
Nice. And this guy's a fan favorite, community favorite. Who is it?
Oh, yeah, it's Clint Frazier, Big Red of the New York Yankees. He's been amazing for the Yankees this season, hitting home runs, playing much better defense, and playing some great offense for the Yankees when they really needed it with all those injuries. So Clint Frazier could be up to gold next week if he has another great week.
Nice.
And moving on, we've got three pitchers. Starting out, Devin Williams. Mentioned it earlier. He's been insane this season. I mean, just unreal. He's got one of the nastiest changeups in all of baseball, if you can even call it that. It's kind of like a screwball, but he'd classify it as a change. Absolutely filthy. Keeps it up for this next week. We could see him make the jump to diamond. It would be weird, but it's 2020, so why not? Next up, we're actually going to stay in Milwaukee for another riser, Corbin Burns. We've mentioned him. It seems like all we've been talking about is Corbin Burns this week, but Corbin Burns, he's been dominant. He gets the bump up to gold this week. If he has an unbelievable week, he could make the jump to diamond, and I'm not saying it's going to happen, but hey, it's something to look out for.
As you said, it's 2020. Anything can happen. So those are your Rory's risers. That was your roster update for this week. The extreme content is live because it was a push the button stream. So go get your Grind 99 on. The roster update is live, and we will see you next week. Enjoy.